Welcome to Mediocre Gamers on Crimson, and I'm just going to go through pretty much a little bit of World of Warships. I'm going to show you the kind of things that to expect in the game, what any of this means, and stuff like that. So you'll have your name up there, your server, all that kind of stuff. I have 5 days of premium time. This is the premium shop you can access. These are challenges. So right now, and these change, week to week or date to dates. So to complete this one, you must have a tier 10 ship, and it will give you a container. This one is ships tier 5 or higher, win a battle, and it'll give you commander experience. This one is 5 or higher, hit enemy ships 500 times, and it will give you a camouflage. Then we go down to container. In fact, I will show you a container. I get a container here for just getting these XP levels. These are your options. So more credits, signal flower, more signals and camouflages, more consumables, or try your luck. I always do try your luck. Everybody's different. Who knows? Normal container, so it's going to be pretty crappy. But you get a chance to get a better container. So we'll open the container. And we got some flags. We got equals speed Charlie London. I'll show you more what that means later. Then this is just, things that you get. This is a ship. This is a battleship. This is the USS Texas. It is a tier 5 battleship, which we can see here. It's in gold, which means it is a premium ship. A premium ship means it has all the modules already unlocked. Now if we go to our Nicholas, we have different modules you can get. Same thing if we go to, say, the Byron. You can do different upgrades. So this is the stock right here. Then you can unlock this by getting XP in the ship, and you can unlock it, and then you can add it on. And when you have this on, it's better, like this adds a bunch of AA mounts. So the normal one only has 6 or 8. The second upgrade has 19. So a lot more, AA mounts. Same thing with this. This is the firing mod. So the main battery firing range is 16.1 km. With the upgraded, it's 17.7. Propulsion, max speed is 23. And this one looks the same. Oh, here we go. Okay. 26. The numbers are just switched. It looks so weird. So 23, then this one's 26, so it's a little faster. You also have... You can't change ammo. It's always going to be... You're always going to get high explosive and armor piercing in this ship. Some ships don't have high explosive. And then these are your consumables. So you can get the normal one or the super good one. See, the difference is just the cooldown time. That's the only difference. So if you don't want to spend doubloons, which is real money, you can use the normal one. It just takes a little longer on the cooldown. Same thing with the repair party. The only difference here is the real money one has an extra charge. And then these are the upgrades. So, and this all takes silver, which is normal money in the game. And I do a secondary build, so this one improves the survivability of my secondary batteries and the survivability of my AA batteries. This one reduces fire chance, gives me better aim, and allows me to turn a little better. Then we have the exterior. This is where you can change the camouflage. So generally you will always have these type 1 and type 2 camouflages. They cost silver to mount, and they give you a little bit of a difference. These super special ones will also give you a little XP bonus and reduce the ship's cost to repair it. Then you can get, doing special events in the game, you can get other ones. So this one is 100% to the commander XP and 100% to XP earned plus the other 2 parts. This is our commander here, and these are the skills. This is tier 1 skill, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. To get the tier 1, in fact, let's so I'm not going to go over each one of these, but on this character I have preventive maintenance, which I shouldn't have, but I should have. Probably should have that one. And then adrenaline rush, which for every 0.2% to reload time for each 1% hit point lost. I'm in a battleship, so I have lots of hit points. And then these are secondary guns, increase range and reload time. So it's a secondary build. Then you also have signal flares or signals. These are the things we just got. So equal speed Charlie adds plus 50% to the XP. You can gain this by getting the Kraken Unleash achievement, which is kill 5 ships in a game. Or you can get them out of the boxes like we got there. Like, I don't have any of these ones. These are the India X-Ray. But these are economy ones. These ones are really easy to get. These ones are a little harder to get. In fact, I'm going to demount some of these because I don't need that one on there. And then these are really, really good ones. Obviously, 50% XP, 250% free XP. This is free XP. You can use this XP to unlock anything in the game. So I could use that to unlock anything. So here's a grenades an hour. So people look at the tech tree and you see this and you're like, I don't understand any of this. Well, you start with this ship. You go through on this ship. You'll unlock this ship by playing in the ship. You'll get XP, and then you can unlock this ship with that XP. And then you just keep going down. And then to unlock this ship, you have to unlock this hole, and then you can unlock this ship. Or to unlock this ship, you just go straight there, and then that's your DDs. So going through the tech tree is just going down. So that's the Byron. The next one's the Gneisenauer. I've already unlocked it. I just haven't bought it. To buy it, it will cost me 6.7 million credits. I have 7 million credits. That's why I haven't bought it yet. But it is a pretty nice looking ship. And a lot of the ships are really nice looking. Like this is the Missouri. Very beautiful looking ship. And with that big old American booty. And these are all the upgrades you can get on it. It actually has some different consumables, so it still has that repair party, but it also has radar. And then you can add camouflage to this too. You know, whichever camouflage you want. Like, this is the Gamescom camouflage. So now you have this camouflage on it. But you don't have to run it camouflage. Now, let's talk about the campaigns, because this is really the thing that keeps people playing this game. So, right now, we got 2 days left on this battle and raid. If you complete this campaign, you would be awarded the Duke of York. So let's take a look at it. So you have to complete this task, this task, this task, this task, and this task. Obviously, I cannot do that in 2 days. So to complete this task, we have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. So I could do this task, which is win and survive a battle where you cause 20,000 HP of damage to enemy cruisers. Complete this task in random or ranked with the battleship Duke of York. So if you bought the Duke of York, you could do this task. Most of us didn't, if they're going through this, they're trying to get the Duke of York for free instead of buying it. So you'd probably do one of these 2-star ones. Cause 75,000 hit points of damage to enemy battleships. Complete this task in random or ranked battles with tier 5 to 10 cruisers. Not bad. That's easily to do. If you complete this task, you will be awarded, the credits and these 2 stars, which you need 5 stars. So you could do this task twice and then do one of these easy ones. Or you could just do 3 of these tasks. And you can have up to 3 tasks at one time. When you complete this rank, you will go to the next one. And the same thing, and the same thing, until you complete the final task and get your Duke of York. So it is really fun and a lot of work, but you can definitely grind it out, so I grind out this one, which was 119 tasks, 10 missions, and I grinded it out, and it gave me 7 days of premium time. This is the one I'm working on, which will give me a Japanese commander, a 15-point Japanese commander, and it is 10 tasks long. I just started this one, so I've already completed this task, got the 2 stars. Now I can still do this task. I can complete this task again if I want to. It's perfectly fine. So that's that, and then let's look at the different types of ships real quick. Okay, we have cruisers, which are good at taking out destroyers and aircraft. Destroyers are good at taking out battleships. Battleships take out cruisers. Everything takes out aircraft carriers, and aircraft carriers take out everything. These gold ones here are premium ships. As you can see, I have most of them other than the 2 carriers, because I'm just not big on the carriers. As you can see, this is the Enterprise. They play a little strange, and they're a little hard to play. Enterprise comes with a 2-2-2 setup. This is your carousel. These are all the ships you have. And then the nation that's behind them. You can click on this to change the way you view these, and I definitely suggest that you do. Now we're going to just take a look at the Texas. Now the Texas is a New York class battleship, which, if you notice in here in the tech tree, there is a New York class. And there's 2 ships in this class, the New York and the Texas. The Texas is a little different than the New York. So the New York, obviously you can get different modules. The Texas cannot. The Texas is a premium, so can't get different modules. This is what it is, period. But it does have a little bit of a different redesign here with the center gun. The gun can go a little bit further the way it's placed. And then these are the stats of the thing. Tells you armor, HP, artillery. So we know that these are 356 millimeter guns. You get 5 of them, and each gun has two barrels. Secondary argument. And then we have AA defense guns. We have maneuverability, how fast it takes to shift the rudder, turning circle radius, how fast it goes. Concealment, so this ship can be detected by another ship if that ship is within 5.5 kilometers of it. For battleships, it's not really something you worry about. For destroyers, you want to make sure you're not spotted because, well, you're paper thin. We're going to take this one into battle, and I will show you a battle. We're going to do a co-op battle. This is random battle, ranked battle. Ranked battle right now is tier 8, so only tier 8 ships can go in there. This is your PvE operations, and this one, the criteria is a tier 7 ship. But we're going to just go into co-op and play against bots. So we'll hit battle. And look at that, 5 seconds in the queue, and we are in the queue. So now it is going to load into a game. We found a game. This is the map. We are starting right here. So we are starting in front of B point. We'll take a look at our team. We got a Colorado, a Fuso, a Texas. Now, the Colorado is a rank 5, 6, 7, a tier 7 ship. We're at tier 5. So some of these ships are going to be harder for us to kill. Like, I'm probably not going to shoot at the Colorado or Fuso. But these two ships are yummy, or these 3 ships are yummy targets to shoot at. So let's jump into the game. Now, the goal is to get control of these points. And when we have those points, these things will tick up. I'm going to point my guns this way. And what I do is I do a free look. So if I'm holding the right mouse button, I can move the mouse around and look around without changing the position of my guns. And then we are going to skirt these islands. American ships have a higher arc, so they are easier to shoot over islands with. And we're going to go at full speed, and then once we're done with this turn, we have this Colorado here who we want to be careful of. We don't want to run into our own teammates. But once we complete the turn and set our trajectory, we will reduce our speed. It is important to not be running at full speed if you don't have to. We have a long range on our guns, so we can shoot anything that comes near these points. No reason to run at super hot. And the game is slower pace, so we know there's a York class over there, but he hasn't been detected, like visually detected, just sensed or detected. So we can't see him. He's outside of our view range. But we know he's over there because this Nicholas is detecting him. There's the Fuso. The Fuso has a super long range, so it can actually shoot us from where it's at. Which means we do not want to get in there. That's our Fuso there. Now, if you'll notice, there's this little island looking thing there. That means if I shoot, my shot will hit the island. Okay. I'm worried here. I do think we are going to need to get over to A. But there's no way I can get over there in time. Sad thing about battleships is they're kind of slow. And a lot of time with a battleship, you're just going to be chilling, waiting. There is a Perth over there, but we can't see him. Colorado's okay. Here is there is a destroyer right there. There's a Sims, which is scary for me because, well, I am a battleship, and destroyers are not good for battleships. Okay, we're gonna go to full speed. Try to at least get some shots onto somebody. But if that Sims decides to come towards us, we're pretty screwed. Looks like the Nicholas and the York took each other out. Okay, here's our counterpart, the Texas over there. But we have to be careful because there's a Fuso and a Colorado over there. Colorado is now in our shooting range, and I am now detected. Leave the target a little bit. Well, let's see how these shots look. I got 2 hits on them. Shows you here, 1 over penetrated and 1 bounced. And now we're waiting for the guns to reload. Really don't want to be fighting this Colorado. It's way too high tier for me. And he is shooting at me. But I can shoot at this Texas. I do see that he is turning a little bit. So we're going to shoot a little bit and see if we can. We do make it over the island. And we hit. And we penetrated. We did good. Fuso's shooting at me. The Colorado's going to be shooting at me. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here. And now I'm starting to take damage. But there we go. We got a nice yummy York. Notice I am keeping my broad side, or my bow onto that Colorado. Even though he can penetrate my bow, it's much safer. Let's see if those hit or not. Oh, a couple hits, good.
Enemy severely damaged.
Okay, now I'm in a dilemma. I don't want to show my broadside to this Colorado, but I am going to end up showing it to this Texas. So maybe I will get reloaded here soon enough. Boom! Hits.
Enemy battleship foundered.
I know there's still a Colorado right there. Oh, good. Perth took him out. I'm taking damage, so I'm going to hit my T, which is going to refill my health. I'm going to be looking at this York again. So I'm getting ready to reload. Shots out. I see he's turning, so I'm angling. Okay, someone took him out. Okay, now we're on this Fuso. Now remember, these are bots. Now what you're seeing right there is my secondary batteries fire. I'm going to get hit hard because I'm broadside onto a Fuso. I'm going to aim at the waterline right where his turrets are. See if I can get some good damage in there. I'm just going to let my secondaries work on him a little bit more. I have more health than he does right now. It's getting awfully close. There is ramming in this game, so I would like to not get rammed. I hit, but I missed a little bit. Ooh, nice hit onto the side. Torpedoes in the water. Let's see if they're going to hit him. Oh yeah. Boom. Huh? And that was the game. Now again, it was against bots, so it was super easy. This tells you your victory. It shows you how much money you made. Now against bots, it's very low. This is the experience you gained. Now this ship is a premium, so there's no experience to use to upgrade stuff, but normally you would use this experience to upgrade the new modules. And then this is the free experience that you can use on any ship. Tells me how much damage I did, how many hits I had. I had 13 penetrations, 13 bounces. How many planes I shot down? how many times I incapacitated a person's modules, so like gun, steering, stuff like that. I destroyed one ship, and I hit a target 12 times with my secondary guns. And then we'll come back to the main lobby here. And then it just shows that too, which is resupplying stuff. And here it also shows me how many ships I own. I own 40 ships. I have 3 vacant ship slots. I can purchase more if I need to. And that was a game. That was a battleship, so a little slower. Heavy hitter. You know, something like this. It's going to be much smaller. It's going to use its torpedoes and its guns and smoke to be stealthy. Or something like this, which is the New Orleans. It's gonna use all these AA guns to shoot down enemy ships or aircraft. And then it's got some decent guns there. Same thing with the Japanese version, the Atago. You know, not as good of guns, but, you know, faster, decent ship. And you have other destroyers here too, like the Pan Asian destroyers. We can zoom in here, and it looks like each one of these torpedo launchers has 5 torpedoes. We can look at the torpedoes. They have a range, how fast they move, and you get 2 launchers with 5 tubes each. And then of course it also has some anti-aircraft and plenty of guns also. Anyway, thank you, and that'll be a little brief on just what World of Warships looks like and understanding the layout and a basic game. Thank you again, and have a good night.